Christwood here, April 15th, Good Friday, 2022 at 1 p.m. For the last few days, I've been showing pictures of what has been taking place with me. I have no feeling in my head. I have no feeling in my face. I only feel electricity and William Wooldridge, Blair Hardy using remote neuromonitoring on me, broadcasting through me. In the back of my head, I am getting nothing but electricity and what feels like liquid, almost like saline. I've had no surgeries. I've shown how my skull is being deformed, how my facial features are being deformed. It is from all these junky bastards, from Tyler Lake, from a guy named Bucktooth Bob. Here in town, he has a crowbar mustache. He walks around with a bag all the time and glasses. That's his drugs. There's Tyler Lake. There's J2 Steppenolstein that's using it. There's a blonde-haired woman from Center Street and Thomas Street side entrance. There's William Wooldridge. There's Blair Hardy. There's an Allie Cooper. And there's other ones that are using this shit on me here in town in Napanee. This was put onto me for revenge, retaliation, in hopes to discredit me, in hopes to drive me crazy, in hopes to murder me, in hopes to frame me. William Wooldridge is an inmate escapee or a wanted inmate would ever walk away from either a prison or a psychiatric hospital. He is the boyfriend to Spencer Mills, 14716 O.p.p. He is the boyfriend to him. He is co-offender with other cops. He sodomizes with staff sergeant. He stalks children for the chief and himself. Was at Tim Hortons for pedophilia, for human sex trade, slavery, trafficking for the children and adults. The cops are using their positions, they're using their badges and their credentials as a means to be unsuspecting of the crimes that they are committing and what they are doing, how they are doing. They are putting prisoner tracking on victims, non-criminals, and then they're criminalizing their victims to get away with this, to make it look like it is the person. Meanwhile, it's them. I've been medically blacklisted. I've been discriminated against. Treatment refusals. Compliments of Dr. Tatiana V, a.k.a. Margie V, Stacy, mental health worker's girlfriend. She is the medical file falsifier, the name falsifier, discriminator, along with Dr. McGregor, Dr. Barton, Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Ambimbola, Dr. Waldron. And then I was charged for talking about the crimes that the doctors are committing. So as a means to get out of it and turn it around on me, they had me charged for harassment, for calling and telling what was taking place with the doctors within the hospital. So this was pure 100% conspired and more revenge against me to stop me, to prevent me from going to the hospital, and also to give me a criminal record, and so that they could get the rest of what they needed for this identity theft against me. I have proven the skull deforming. I have proven the injuries against me. There's been lies against me, saying I'm a self-harmer, saying I'm suicidal, saying I'm a drug addict and all this, and none of it is true. And none of these bastards are having to prove anything. They have a possible corrupt justice of the peace that is working with and for them to refuse arrest. She laughs in people's faces as well, like Shannon Cork does over arrests, belittles people, says that I was hallucinating sex assault, and that because from marijuana, those were her exact words. trying to belittle me to get away with this. So I believe 100% she is obstructing and helping. Meanwhile, I pretty much do not have anything left in myself from being deformed so much, from being mentally injured so much. This is a way for them to get away with the crimes on me that they are getting away with. This is their way to try to discredit me more. This is their way to cause me long-term problems, mentally and physically. I had no neurological problems prior to August of 2019. When this all started with the stalking, ex-chief going by, white Jeep, waving at me, black truck, after I waved back, pulled up, and I was shot with something. They pointed and I was shot with something that went into my right ear, and I've been screwed ever since. Then in November 2019, I was medically blacklisted after I went for a CAT scan and Stacy was there talking to Tatiana. Cops in this town that are human trafficking and having people murdered and associated with this, and they're also guilty of having my mother murdered. Spencer Mills, Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, 14716. Staff Sergeants, plural. One's guilty of sex assaults. One is guilty of kidnapping with Shelley Huffington back May 27th, 2021. 24 hours after me speaking of police crimes, or 24 hours after me asking for help with these crimes that are going on with me. And that was an attempt to shut me up. Also, ex-chief, as I just got finished saying, staff sergeants, plural, Shannon Cork, Robert Keane, Robert Lucas, Stacy, a mental health worker, now Kingston. She left to further distance herself from this. Shelley Huffington, I have not seen or heard from her since her kidnapping, actually, back last year. And then, of course, there's Blair Hardy. There's wanted inmate William Wooldridge of 149 Center Street North. They're using the remote neural monitoring on me. They are the ones that are mentally fucking me up. They are the drug traffickers. They are the human traffickers in Napanee, and they are committing murders. They are guilty of killing my mother to get away with this. I'm going to be 50 years old in July, and I'm going through identity theft, identity change, and I'm being mentally fucked up by a bunch of fucking psychotic junkies who work with and for O.p.p. cops. I feel nothing left of myself. I am fighting on my last what I have of my left of this to do this, and I am seriously having memory losses and problems right now because I'm getting nothing but electricity, and my skull is being pushed out on this side of my fucking head. And it's going over this way. If anything happens to me, it's more revenge, retaliation, and this is all 100% true. And everyone that I have named is guilty, and they must pay for murders and attempted murders. And this is revenge, retaliation on me through O.p.p. And the doctors are involved in helping cover up, and in return, the cops are covering the doctors' crimes. Both hands are washing the others like Pontius Pilates. They're using Blair Hardy and the street junkies. They're feeding them meth. They're feeding them freedom. And they're giving them money to do this, and I will not be proven wrong. They are murdering motherfuckers. They are terrorists. They are committing treason. They are threats and dangers to society and other cops because of the positions they hold and the orders that they can give unquestionable to aid in their crimes. Christ would love all, hate none. Take this serious because this may be my last one. This is Good Friday, April 15th, 2022 at 1:10 p.m. now. Love all, hate none.